Welcome back to Self-Redemption 369. I'm your host, Shalimar Ali L. And today we're diving into a topic that is as profound as it is personal. 3 benefits of gifting yourself, the gift of a healing journey. Have you ever felt lost, confused, despondent, overwhelmed, and just tired? Tired of pouring into everyone else's cup and not being poured back into. Tired of being unappreciated and undervalued. Tired of being walked on and stepped over. Tired of feeling stuck, weighed down by the past. And tired of being disconnected from your true self. If any of this resonates with you, this podcast is for you. I pray that this message finds you and infuses you with hope, charges up your faith, and inspires you to take action to take back your power from whoever or whatever you have relinquished your power to. And that you will be supercharged to create a better experience in life for yourself. The experience in life that you deserve, because you are strong and powerful, and you, my friend, are amazing. When the Most High created you, a masterpiece was created. You're cut from a different cloth. Know that. And no matter what you go through, experience or feel, you are a great gift to the world and to yourself. And you owe it to yourself to heal so you can truly step into your power. Many shy away from the healing journey because healing isn't always easy. But the healing journey is truly one of the most life-changing gifts that you can give yourself. Having said that, let's dive in and explore 3 powerful benefits of gifting yourself a healing journey. The first powerful gift you give yourself when you give yourself a healing journey is self-love. When we talk about healing, we're really talking about an act of radical self-love. Think about it. When you commit to healing, you're telling yourself, I matter. My well-being matters. You're giving yourself permission to take the time and space to grow, reflect, and release what no longer serves you. So often, we're conditioned to believe that taking care of others should come first, and that our own needs can wait. But here's the truth. You can't pour from an empty cup. Prioritizing your healing is not selfish. It's necessary. When you heal, you're able to show up for yourself and others in a much more meaningful and authentic way. Taking that step to heal might look like journaling through difficult emotions, seeking therapy, or just allowing yourself to feel without judgment. It's about saying, I deserve the time to be whole. And that, my friends, is the ultimate act of self-love. September 4th, 2023, the man that I love more than myself decided he no longer wanted to be in a relationship with me. I was dumbfounded, confused, hurt, and to be honest, I was pissed off to the highest level of festivity. Yes, I cried, I cursed, and I felt every emotion that comes with being rejected, let down, and disappointed. That lasted all of 2 hours. Then I came to myself. Prior to this breakup, my ex and I were attending premarital counseling with a very wise woman. That last session he and I had with her, she requested to have a separate session to speak with us individually, my saving grace. In my individual session, we went into the trenches and unpacked some things that needed to be unpacked. And at the end of the session, the counselor said these words to me: sis, right now, you need to focus on you. Focus on doing what's best for you, what is going to make you happy. Make it about you. Those words stuck in my soul. And I did just that. I started working on building my business, working on the things I'm passionate about, and traveling to workshops to explore things that I was interested in and still am interested in. My ex was non-supportive. I noticed how angry he'd get when I made plans to travel or to participate in activities that made me stronger or better. But I did it anyway. So the day he turned his back on me and walked out of the door, he gave me a gift that I was well deserving of. After I processed my emotions, I shook the mud off my feet and started walking toward my destiny. I kept hearing the counselor's words: sis, right now, you need to focus on you. Focus on doing what's best for you. What's going to make you happy. Make it about you. That was a major turning point for me. When I came to myself, I realized that I had won. He didn't deserve my presence or my energy. It was always about him, what he wanted, what he thought, what he felt. And being with him caused me to lose who I was. He had gaslit me so much, he had me believing he was the gift. But the truth was, I was the gift. And he had just thrown me in the trash like I was worthless. Kudos to him. Because one man's trash is another man's treasure. And the journey of healing that I've been on since that day has made me better, stronger, more resilient, and more valuable. Him leaving me was the greatest gift he could have ever given me. So I thank him for gifting me with his absence. Ooh. Another reason healing is such a powerful gift is that it allows us to break cycles. And that is the second benefit that I want to talk about today. Many of us carry the weight of generational patterns, negative habits, and even self-destructive tendencies that we've inherited or learned over time. Without healing these cycles, we continue, often unconsciously, affecting not just us, but also the people around us, including our children, partners, and loved ones. Growing up, I witnessed so many women in my family and outside of my family discard their greatness and their purpose for the sake of marriage and pushing their husband's dreams. This bothered me tremendously. The question I always had was, why couldn't both people in the union be great? Why did one have to sacrifice themselves for the other one? This is a narrative that has been passed down from one generation to another. One that is out of pace with time and is out of time for survival. It is time for women and some men to stop suffering in silence and start living their life out loud. It's time to live the purpose the Most High has for you. No one was created to be trampled on or run over. You don't have to give your power away to another just to have a marriage. You can stand strong in power as a couple and demonstrate the authentic nature of true partnership as you add value to one another. This can only take place when two healed, whole individuals come together to form a strong bond, secured by love, compassion, and empathy. This is why you owe it to yourself to give yourself a healing journey. When you commit to healing, you're saying, this stops with me. You're choosing to confront the pain, the trauma, or the limiting beliefs that have been holding you and the generations that came before you back. And in doing so, you're not only freeing yourself, you're freeing your bloodline, and you're paving the way for a healthier, more empowered future for yourself and those who come after you. Imagine the ripple effect. By breaking those cycles, you're creating a legacy of healing, self-awareness, and growth. That's a gift that transcends generations. That takes us to the third gift. The third gift you give yourself when you give yourself a healing journey is empowerment. 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 Healing puts you back in control of your life. When you've been hurt or faced challenges, it's easy to feel like life is happening to you. But healing flips that script. It's a way of saying, I am not defined by what is happening to me. I am defined by how I rise from it. After my ex walked out of my life, he joined forces with people I call family, friends, sorority sisters, frat brothers, and even organizations. This group of individuals stripped me down to nothing. Since September of last year, I've been dealing with being gang stalked by a slew of people and organizations. These stalkers have been hacking my devices, destroying opportunities for me, slandering my name and my character, turning my children and so-called friends against me, and making my life a living hell. See, I've been homeless since January of this year. I don't have earthly friends that I can call and talk to or seek shelter. I don't have an earthly network of support to help me get back on my feet. But what I do have is my faith, my spirit team, and myself. That is the Holy Trinity. I won't lie, it's hard out here in the streets, not knowing where to go at night to try to get a wink of sleep, knowing that the enemy is always staging his attack. I see them and I feel them. I just don't acknowledge them. What I do is acknowledge my spirit team, who always has my back. I know the weapons form, but they can't and won't prosper. The Most High is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? For as many as are the promises of God in him, they are yes. Therefore, also through him is my amen, to the glory of God through me. The Most High has begun a true work in me, and the Most High promised me this: so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of God shall lift up a standard against him, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion. And unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith my God. The Message Bible breaks it down like this: God looked and saw evil looming on the horizon. So much evil and no sign of justice. He couldn't believe what he saw. not a soul around to correct this awful situation. So he did it himself, took on the work of salvation, fueled by his own righteousness. He dressed in righteousness, put it on like a suit of armor, with salvation on his head like a helmet. Put on judgment like an overcoat, and threw a cloak of passion over his shoulders. He'll make everyone pay for what they've done. Fury for his foes. Just desserts for his enemies. Even the far-off islands will get paid off in full. In the west, they'll fear the name of God. In the east, they'll fear the glory of God. For he'll arrive like a river in a flood stage, whipped to the torrent by the wind of God. I'll arrive in Zion as Redeemer to those in Jacob who leave their sins. That's God's decree. And this, my friends, is my testimony of the benefits I am receiving as a result of following the will, plan, and purpose of the Most High for my life, and for gifting myself a healing journey. Through healing, you reclaim your power to rewrite your story. You learn to set boundaries, to say no when something doesn't align with your values, and to prioritize what truly matters to you. This process doesn't just change your mindset, it changes your entire reality. With that, I'll close out this segment. But if anything I said resonates with you, share, like, and subscribe. And if you know someone else who could benefit from this message, share it with them. Help them to start their healing journey. Until next time, keep your head up. Continue to walk in the power and authority that the Most High has invested in you. And do yourself a favor. Give yourself the gift of a healing journey. Peace, love, and light.